scoop the thing over?
What would you like it to go? People are watching the scoop.
People are watching the scoop.
We are. Good morning to everybody we have. Looks like we got a couple people.
Hey,
I know
Moose.
Jamie has been heavily anticipating this event. We are glad to have you.
Love you, Jamie.
We love you for your hype, you know, your support on this.
Like the sweetest person ever.
People are filtering in. Jamie does also help me understand things psychologically that I wouldn't
Jamie's our
necessarily.
therapist as well as marriage counselor. So
yeah, shout out to Jamie. We love you. Today we're gonna do chicken and waffles. April is taking pictures for the Instagram. I don't know that I'm gonna participate in that. But yeah,
I don't like that.
We can do that later. No, but I'm going to creepily stand here and talk to you because April's doing that. I'm going to have some of this pound cake. I made too much for me.
Show me your pound cake.
I'm showing.
She did hella good.
My pound cake from yesterday. Friday's pound cake didn't work out too well, but we did better on Saturday. I don't know if I really care for the recipe.
Yeah, remix it.
Yeah, I think it needs a little something. I haven't decided what that is, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat some.
Okay. I've done all my posting. So, hopefully y'all got the tweets and everything about marinating your chicken. I did mine. I might add some more seasoning, but it looks pretty good. The longer you marinate or leave your meat in seasoning, the better it tastes. That's fact. That's law. So I advise y'all to do that if you know what you're cooking beforehand. Go ahead and season it. Just getting out the bowls for flour. Oh, I thought somebody said something. Sorry.
No, it says we're not in the chat.
Huh?
It says we're not in the chat. It says our live chat is disconnected.
Why?
I don't know.
That sucks. We can't talk to them.
Let's see if they get our...
Tony broke it.
I did not break it. Okay, if you're in the chat, tap in, please. Trying to make sure that this is working properly.
So we can talk to y'all.
We're not ignoring y'all if you've said anything.
Because normally people will start talking by now.
Yeah, we got 5 people, so.
Is it working?
I haven't seen anybody write anything. I'm sure they would have by now.
Oh, that sucks. We didn't even talk to y'all. That makes me feel sad. That's like one of the things where I'll be like going live so we can talk to y'all.
Let me diagnose this. You cook, I'll diagnose the chat.
Yeah, you should just try to do it from your account. See if you can
read the comments from you.
So, I guess we should get started on the batter for the actual waffles. Full disclaimer, this is my first time making it. I am not a baker. I consider waffles or any kind of pancake. That's all baking. We're going to put that on Tony. That's going to be her area. It's going to be her area. So we did like a test batter like last weekend. But see, now I gotta. Sorry, she's trying to figure out why we can't see your comments. But we did a test batter like last weekend and it was cool. But I think I used too much baking powder because, like, I kid you not, my fucking waffles, y'all, were like that. It was like a big fluffy. Which they were good, but they were just too. They look weird. They look too fluffy for me. So I know I have to tweak that.
I have successfly entered the chat from this device. Okay. So, Jamie, no, you cannot talk about us no more because I see what you're doing. I'll just read them from the phone.
Are we using baking powder or baking soda?
What does your recipe call for?
Y'all. Baking powder. Okay. Also, I didn't know that baking powder. I didn't know the difference between baking powder and baking soda. They need to change one of the names because it's fucking confusing for me. So that's what I'm saying. But anyway, like I was saying, when we did the test run, the waffles were too thick for my liking. How do you feel about it, Tony?
The test run?
Yeah.
No, I mean, the baking powder is what makes it rise like that.
Right, but how did you feel about
The feelings about the
how
food.
did you like the damn waffles?
I didn't mind them being fat.
Did you like the taste though?
They were okay.
See, I don't like that answer. I don't like okay shit. So yeah, the recipe needs to be tweaked.
It was the first time you made them.
Yeah, maybe that's what I like for. So I think I'm gonna add stuff too. Is that my vanilla? Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Then I'm gonna put a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of cinnamon. Not a lot. I just wanna. They need to be a little bit more alive. It was too bland for me. So going over the recipe, you need 2 cups of all-purpose. I keep looking because I wrote down my recipe. So sorry if I'm popping in and out. So 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We're gonna play with the baking soda, or baking powder, sorry. And 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 2/3 cups of milk.
I don't think baking powder is a play with the ingredient. Just use less.
I know. Before I used 3. Now I'm using 1.5. We're gonna play with shit today. See how they come out. Hopefully I'll have it right for y'all. So the next time we do something like this, I'll have exact measurements. This is why I don't like baking. This is why I consider this shit baking. It's too much fucking measurements. I can't just look and just do. I don't like that. So
no, Jamie says Dan could have totally been doing this along with April.
damn, step it up.
Don't do Dan for Dan like that.
Step it up, Debo.
Don't do my man's like that. That's messed up.
I can't wait to taste your coffee. See if we get that.
Jamie says she feels like she missed out on a request.
Yeah, put in the chat, y'all, what you guys want me to cook. Keep in mind that we try to keep you guys only on here for like an hour.
We have never been on here for only an hour. This is usually
right, but if it's like a recipe that takes like 2 hours, we're gonna be on here for like 6 damn hours because we talk too damn much.
Who's we?
Wow. See how she doing? I'm on here talking to myself.
Yeah. Dan says slander.
Where did y'all go get? Because they're supposed to be getting chicken and waffles too.
I don't know that they got it. Did y'all get your chicken
and
waffles?
Did you slip on that too?
Jamie.
You be acting up. I can tell. So 2 cups of that. What's the other bit?
You want me to read those?
1 tablespoon baking powder. Okay, this is what we're gonna do with the baking powder. I used 2.
That says 1.5 teaspoons.
I know that. I changed it because it was 3 last time.
No, you said tablespoon.
Teaspoons. Tablespoons. See what I mean? Tablespoons, teaspoons.
Those are 2 very different measurements.
Not for me, shit. Change the fucking end of it.
Oh, okay.
I do not like this shit, y'all. So it's this.
How much do you want to use?
So it's 1.
That's a teaspoon.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I like this shit.
Oh, Dan said he asked if she wanted to order the chicken and waffles, and she said no. This is in all caps, so Dan is excited right now.
Okay.
Who else do we have in the chat?
I don't want to use
Cousin Archibald, good morning.
Morning, Archie.
Good morning, Kenny, all the way from the Mid-South.
Kenny's my boo.
Arkansas. That's all who's tapping.
Kenny's
Oh, Brian. Hey, what's up,
Hi,
Brian?
Brian. Which Brian? We know
St. Louis Brian.
Hey, boo. Brian is dope too. Hopefully we won't get balloon waffles, y'all, because that's what I had. That's what we had last weekend. Fucking balloon waffles.
Balloon waffles.
Those shits were too.
That should be a new thing. Specialty is balloon waffles.
Eggs. Oh, I melt my butter. 23 cups of butter. This counting shit is annoying, bro.
This was your idea to make
This
this.
shit is annoying. Who wants to fucking count and measure shit?
Lord. People who want to do things correctly.
Fucking annoying, bro. Look at shit. Make sure you cutting it right.
April is unhappy with measuring, and
Fucking annoying.
she's fussing. So I'm gonna need a beer in just a second.
Who wants to do all this shit? Stupid. Which is why I'm glad that Tony is good at baking. I'm not doing this shit no goddamn more. We getting
Good at baking. I'm just barely learning how to bake.
We doing the damn mix that you add water to, because this shit is annoying.
That's what I thought we were
I
gonna
have
do.
spoken.
Do
This
like
shit is
some
annoying.
biscuit.
That's what the fuck we doing next time.
Kenny says he only uses recipes for beer. Yeah, those,
You know what I
those
do?
are important recipes. And speaking of beer, what is everybody drinking? What are y'all all drinking? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna get a drink in
You know
just a
what I
second.
do, Kenny? I use recipes as like a fucking blueprint, like, oh, she's using this, that, and the third. I never follow that shit. I just remix it. That's for like to inspire me, pretty much.
Arch said he needs a shot after the baking powder versus baking soda discussion.
I didn't know what the fuck the difference was. They need to switch up these motherfucking names. Shit is already confusing enough. And you got me Googling what the fuck the difference is between powder and soda.
How you really feel?
This is why I don't bake, y'all. Know that I love y'all, because this shit is stupid. Anyway, so I just added a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg, because I need them to pop. Like, they're a little bit too bland for me the last time we did them. So, are we putting this recipe up there, babe? On the Patreon?
Yeah.
Okay. She's putting the recipe up. Full disclosure. Hopefully it'll work. I'm just telling you that shit now.
I mean, if for whatever reason the waffles are a disaster, we can just put up the chicken and tell them to do
My
something
fault.
else.
The chicken is fire.
The chicken, I'm sure,
Where's my
gonna be
list?
like.
Waffles?
Kenny got an IPA. What kind of IPA you got?
I wonder why that don't show on there. That's just weird. It's never happened like that.
It's broke. I don't know why it's broke.
So the only baker in my family is my auntie Roro, and she told me to do all your dry ingredients in one bowl and all your wet ingredients in another bowl. She doesn't explain shit well, so I don't know why you should do that. But she's a good baker, so that's what she told me to do. So all the dry shit in one bowl. Did the book tell you when you was making your
That's how I do it anyway. Because one thing you want to, especially for cakes and stuff like that, you want to beat in something wet and alternate between wet and dry, so you don't end up overbeating any of your flour, your eggs.
Also told me to get all the lumps out of the dry shit. So, and then what she said. What Tony said.
Kenny really fucks with this Lost 40 Brewing. I think this is the second time he had a beer from
You
them.
had a good memory. How many eggs?
Yeah.
2 eggs.
Shut up, Arch. I am gonna do something timely and seasonal. Best beer from Dovetail, my favorite.
Oh, I get to taste it today. I was told I couldn't touch the damn.
You can have some of mine. I can't have you disrespecting my favorite brewery on here like that. So yeah, Fest beer. This one's a little closer to like the Vienna lager side of things, but
If I didn't trust my spouse, y'all, every time she went to Chicago, I would think she was with another chick because she stayed at that damn brewery. Like, are you on a damn date or what?
you know my love affair with lagers. That's where you get them at in Chicago. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie just complimented my pour. Excuse you. Wipe off that chapstick.
Why are you so?
Because
You got too many damn rules.
Well, you have my fucking hair. She took my shit.
Talk to the people and let me.
Drink my.
Do
I
the
didn't even
fancy shit.
barely get none.
You know, they smell shit. You know, important beer.
Drink the damn beer and give it back.
Smell shit.
See, Kenny says the dimpled mug is proper as fuck.
That's good. It's nutty.
That's fair.
Got a nutty hint at the end. That's pretty good.
Don't be laughing, Dan. You know how she reacted. Y'all saw how she did Bell's Brewery on that
shit was
side
trash,
by side
'cause it was
comparison.
fucking trash.
I can't have her fucking
You got
disrespecting.
2 things of milk?
Well, you had a quart of milk in there. Oh, let me tell you, April stormed it. There's not any milk. You baked too many things this weekend.
You wanna know why? Tony's ass. I could ask for anything. I want to buy this, just that. Tony needs a whole PowerPoint presentation. How much it is, price comparisons, why the fuck I need it. Okay?
Not price compared for groceries.
This chick has spent $10,000 on baking shit just cause, and then we'll use up my shit and don't tell no damn body when we supposed to do this shit live.
I went and got your milk.
She did, but you up here talking about she stormed off.
It wasn't necessary because this was at like 8 o'clock. The store is across the street, and
Whatever.
I
like to be prepared.
Yeah, and you were prepared because you got the damn milk. So shut it.
Domestic disputes in front of people. Why can't I one in one?
A smoked lager. Oh, Jamie, Ralph beer. I can't open that in front of her and have her disrespecting people.
1 2/3 cups.
You gonna give me divorce, Jamie? Trying to give April a Ralph beer.
What's 2/3, Johnny? I need you to.
What do you mean? What is 2/3? 2/3 of what?
It's 1 cup and 2/3. So
Of a
I
cup?
need you to, yeah.
You would have to use 2 of the 1/3 scoops.
That's one.
Yeah.
That's why you measure. That's why you marry an engineer, y'all. What the hell is a smoke? They got smoked beer?
See, trying to get me divorced. Yeah, it's a smoked beer. Sometimes there's smoked malt that you use. When it's dried, and you put it directly to a flame, and it gets extra smokiness to it. This is the one the type of beer, not the same beer that Mom said, quote, "Don't nobody want no ham sandwich ass beer."
What beer was that?
Ralph beer. Yeah,
Ralph?
it
Like the name Ralph?
Ralph beer. Let me.
Like the Rock Nation, like rock?
No, Ralph. I'll show you how it's spelled.
Is this some like European shit?
Yes.
Oh.
All of this is
Cause she.
I will show you.
Okay, y'all. So 2 eggs, 3. I don't know, 3 something. I'll get the right measurements for you of butter, and a cup and 2/3 of milk for our wet ingredients. What, the beer? Did you take the ones out the big fridge?
I thought I took that one out.
P.S. Okay, so you know we got this beer fridge for Tony and all her damn beers, right? Why are we still using 2 refrigerators? Too much fucking beer.
In my defense, I don't know what happened to my Ralph beer.
Did you drink it?
I know I didn't drink that. I would have never drinking that.
It's probably, you have so much in that little fridge, you probably can't find it.
It's a tall can. It could only be on one of the shelves. But yeah, in my defense, I was getting ready to get rid of a few beers in my beer fridge. And April says, no, I want to try those. You got to keep them in there. So now there's not room for the stuff I know is coming. I'm trying to rotate stock.
Yeah, the 3 beers I want to try. It's holding you back. Anyway. Can you take this off? Because my nails are cute.
Oh, Aaron, you are correct. It does taste like bacon. He says,
What? The rock beer?
Ralph beer. Yeah, local brewery makes a smoked West Coast IPA. That might be interesting.
My mother-in-law said that she likes, what did she say? She likes California IPAs.
She did say it. She means West Coast.
She said she reps Cali now.
She said
that, you know.
How she said she was. She says that the West Coast IPA hits back. We
do. We got
fight,
that.
They fight
we
back.
fight. We fight out here. She's absolutely correct.
That's what she said, is that the West Coast IPAs fight back.
We be fighting. Thank you.
Do we? Kitty says check the freezer. Remember last time I put that shit in there?
How much vanilla do I need also? 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Wow.
What?
Okay, Erin. Definitely good luck assembling your desk for virtual school. Good luck to everybody that has kids, all the babies. Hopefully,
Pour up.
People aren't too stressed out with that. Just know the teachers are also stressed out with trying to learn how to teach virtually.
Our mom.
Yeah, so yeah, everybody's gonna have to have a lot of patience, a lot of grace.
Y'all are the real VIPs, because I would have been like, fuck it.
And because mom
Give me see her, babe.
No, mom said people was doing all type of dumb shit. Folks was giving their kids. She calls on kids and out in the Zoom, and the parents are giving them the answers.
Okay, this is stressing me out, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this. So I used 2 eggs, 1 2/3 cups of milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and I threw in some nutmeg and cinnamon because I wanted to.
You sure you use a tablespoon? That's a teaspoon.
What's it supposed to use? That's a teaspoon. TP.
You said tablespoon.
I meant teaspoon. Sorry. They gonna be vanilla-y. Okay, whatever. Stressing me the fuck out with this measuring shit.
Oh, Isaac entered the chat to tell Aaron he will be fine as long as he has the tool from IKEA to assemble desk.
I don't know why IKEA makes everybody assemble shit. Don't nobody have time for that shit. I'm buying.
I mean, that's probably where the price point is.
Fucking annoying.
That's probably where the price point comes from.
My heart goes to you. That's exactly why I don't shop at IKEA now. Like, I'm not trying to fucking be Bob the Builder.
Girl, you shop places and tell them, oh, Tony will put that together.
I married a whole ass engineer. She should be able to do that shit. I'm saying when I was single, I'm not doing that shit.
Our entertainment system, they asked did we want to buy the assembly in April.
No, I didn't measure it.
Do you want to use electric?
No, because it would be too loud. Plus, it's fine. I can do it.
But yeah, April, without even consulting, just said no that I get to put that together.
First off, because I remember they wanted like $90-something. Tony can figure that shit out.
Jamie, I enjoyed the hibiscus wit. I enjoyed that.
Bridget?
No.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the Bridget beer.
You don't like hibiscus. Anything floral, April says tastes like dish soap.
It does.
Jay says Layla drank his hibiscus with.
We gotta meet Layla. I gotta meet the cousin's wife.
Layla's an editor, right, Jay? And wine enthusiast.
She seems so innocent. She probably like.
She seems innocent.
I don't know. I'm just saying. She'll probably be like, "Who are these damn people you talking to, Jay?"
These motherfuckers crazy. The guava Bridget was fantastic.
It was.
You didn't like that one. You said it was too sour. It was a Bridget, but it was the one that wasn't. The guava.
There was one in the big tall can, and then there was like the normal size can. I like the original. The original Bridget.
I don't know which one came first.
That shit was bomb.
Jay says Layla's half Canadian, so she's nice because it's her brand.
For real. I've never met like an asshole Canadian.
Oh, and when I went to Canada for work, maybe I want to say this was maybe 5 years ago. There was this guy. I flew into London, Ontario, and there was a guy who said. I forget the name of the town these are the steps, they took me around where Justin Bieber was discovered, but he was talking about how Justin Bieber was an asshole and he played hockey with his kid, and he used to curse out the refs and the parents, even as a little kid, and they don't fuck with him like that up there. And I'm like, oh shit.
But he had money at a young age, so that's probably why.
Before he had money, before he was playing hockey as a kid.
I don't know. I've personally never met an asshole Canadian.
Shay Shay says, "Hey girl, hey."
Hi, Shay.
Hi, Shay.
Boo. This is my annoying spouse, Tony. She makes appearances sometimes in my YouTubes. All right.
Jay, I'm hoping there's more to this story. He says, fun story. My mom's friend works at a restaurant. Is there more?
Jay's so stupid.
And Bieber came in for lunch, so they shut down the restaurant, and he didn't tip.
That's their motherfucking fault. Fuck Bieber. What the fuck you shutting down restaurants?
He's an asshole, though. That's more to
highlight.
highlight.
What would you
that
shut
he's
down
a
the
fucking,
damn restaurant for?
I don't know. Is that common to do
For a
famous person? I've never served a famous.
Motherfucker, like what, 16 at the time?
The crazy part is the people that don't be tipping is rich folks. Like,
because they're all arrogant. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was born and raised in LA. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about Justin Bieber.
Kenny says, fuck Bieber.
Exactly. I don't know none of his shit besides that ooh baby bullshit that can't get out the head.
You like that other dumb shit, the new shit that he got?
Which one?
At the yum and na.
Oh, Yum Yum is okay.
No,
That one's okay.
You be gigging to that shit stuff. Stop lying.
Yum Yum is okay. When it comes on Pandora, I don't skip it.
Oh, Jay says, you stay rich by not tipping. So all the service industry people, if you don't tip, you stay rich. Glad we cleared that up.
I don't even want to argue about tipping. Anyway,
I'm not gonna argue.
we're gonna go ahead and bread the chicken. And someone asked me last night in Instagram page. I seasoned it with paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, and Cajun seasoning. And did it overnight, and I just put it in a Ziploc, nothing fancy.
Yeah, and this is Sunday brunch. This is not a cook-along event, so.
I was being nice.
Yeah.
And the way I bread my chicken, I'm about less cleanup. I use Ziploc bags for every damn thing. Put it in a Ziploc bag or paper bag and shake that bitch. That's how we get it done.
So according to Arch, Justin Bieber asked his fans to put Yummy Yum on repeat while they sleep. I guess so he could get more plays. He says it's chump energy.
Pretty much. That's kind of bad if you got to do all that, homie. Maybe it's time to give it up.
Jay says large chump energy, a double IPA. Arch says offered by People's Voice Brewery.
I hit it with a little bit more. Yeah, babe, can you get the
I have a question for the audience after I do this.
And that's another thing that I talk about on my YouTube too. When you see the chicken and it doesn't look like, to me, that's like, it's all right, but I feel like I should hit it with more. So it's the big one. It's in the back.
Oh, the Tony Satchery.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to season your damn food. Because I'm looking at it right now and it's good, but it could be better.
Yes.
So yeah, we're going to hit it with a little bit more. Turn the thing for me.
What's up, Kristen? It's good to have you. It's nice to have you online. Anybody else watching football today? My team has the afternoon game, or the later game.
Thank you, babe.
125. So pretty psyched about that. I'm going to get pleasantly nice on this, have me some chicken and a waffle, and then I'm going to watch some football later.
And also, if you watch my YouTube, I don't like touching raw meat, so I always put on at least one glove. I swear, and that's another thing, I'm not trying to be dirty. Y'all are dirty because you think shit when I talk about meat and salad and all that stuff. People were like, "You're being nasty." Am I being nasty? You're nasty because you're being
Jamie's gonna get divorced in the comments.
Why?
Saying Dan's a big Bills fan.
Are they worse than the Bears?
No, I don't. They're not, especially not now, worse than the Bears. But
because Miami and the Bears kind of.
I don't think Dan's a Bills fan.
He's a Jet. I think he's
saying slander. Yeah, Dan likes NYC teams. He doesn't like the Bills. Jamie's talking shit.
Also, I wanted to add. Sorry to cut you off. When you shut up. When you bread your chicken or any kind of frying, season your damn flour. Okay, let's think about this logically. That's the first thing people taste, so it needs to be seasoned. You don't have to do it heavily, but you need some goddamn seasoning. Okay, back to you.
Thank you. Okay, when I say the words whole wing, what does that mean to y'all? In the comments, if I say whole wing,
this is your friend that always want to start shit. Tony, always want to start shit.
Yeah, because you're so benign.
I always want to start shit.
Not aggressive.
I hop in the shit, but I don't start it. I'm a hopper. I don't start it.
What is a whole wing? Question for the chat.
Yeah, this needs some more.
That is correct. Yeah. That is correct, Kristen.
And she was about to talk her shit.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just trying to, because you made me act like I was crazy. So I'm trying to see.
Talk her shit.
Who else knows what a whole wing is? Ours says drumette, flat, little wingtip. Whole wing, all the parts are connected, every part. No, what did I do?
Tony instigate all kinds of
shit. As in not in wingettes and drumettes?
This is me
correct,
in real,
Kitty.
This is us in real life. She stays
No,
sturdy.
April tried to act like I was crazy because I said we should do whole wings for the chicken and waffles. And then she goes, what's that? That's not a thing in California.
In my defense, she was already annoying me.
Whatever.
And I thought she meant, have y'all seen where it's the thigh and the leg? And they normally don't have that cut in our local grocery store. You have to, you have to go ahead and go to the butcher to get that cut. That's where my mind was because she was already annoying your girl, okay?
She was talking shit. We don't have that.
Shit.
We don't have that in California. But when we eat hot wings in the South, they're whole wings. It's not no Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop shit where you have drumettes and flats. You know, like she said, split up into party wings.
P.S. Are y'all pro? Well, who would you rather have, Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop? I prefer dry heat at Buffalo Wild Wings, but they be taxing.
I prefer April's wings.
Good answer.
Who's saying no?
Y'all don't like Buffalo Wild Wings?
You don't know what's south. I'm talking about at the hood spots in Memphis. If you go to Crumpy's or anywhere else in Memphis, you are getting a whole wing tossed in whatever sauce you get. And Crumpy's has this shit called honey gold.
Crumpy sounds lit just by the name.
It's my shit. I love. Yeah, I go on tomorrow though for the good Crumpy's. But yeah, that's where I got turned on to hot wings. You get hot, mild. You get a bread with it.
Any establishment that serves you Wonder Bread with your food, certified fire. Certified fire. Barbecue spots as well as wing spots that serve you the Wonder Bread. It's gonna be a good ass meal.
Jamie, what's WNI or WNY? What does that mean? She said wing purist. I'm gonna give you a chance to explain that. One brewery I worked for before has a beer called the Purist, and I told them about that name. It sounded like some shit that out of a fucking World War II. Kitty says Art only eats boneless wings. And Art said, I'll fight you.
They're so flavorless to me. You like boneless, don't you?
I eat boneless wings because I don't want to get my hands dirty for a fucking flat.
That shit is so fucking
flavorless. The only way I'm getting my hands dirty is you give me a whole wing.
It's otherwise, so flavorless. I'm not a fan of white meat on chicken. That shit is dry and flavorless.
Kristen says she's never heard of the Wonder Bread thing. Even at soul food spots though, like if you get your, you get a, or even barbecue spots. If you get a hood barbecue spot,
and they'll give you the regular sliced bread like you would make with a sandwich, your meal is gonna be fire as fuck. I'm telling you. I've done research, girl.
Ain't no artisan breads and shit at the soul food spot.
That means they so fucking concentrated on the main course, the main deal, and all that shit. Here's your bread. We ain't baking and shit. Here's your bread.
You know who else serves bread? Folks who do catfish and spaghetti. You are served a bread.
We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. But yeah, if they serve you Wonder Bread, that sliced white bread at the spot you eating at, your food gonna be fire as fuck.
Archie said it's not Wonder Bread, the brand. It's the knockoff Wonder Bread.
That's true too. They ain't paying for name brand. All right. So I'm just gonna let this hang out while I get my grease ready to deep fry. My oils.
Kristen says we had soul food for a hot second, and I think I remember it coming with bread now that you mention it.
Yep.
Kenny says that's white bread in quotation mark. No, I mean, ain't no artisan breads and shit, might get my cart pulled making bread and shit in the house. But yeah, the fancy bread that you eat at home with your holiday meal is Hawaiian rolls. You get those and you eat Hawaiian rolls with your Thanksgiving, your Christmas.
Yeah.
Like
our crescent rolls. When your mama and auntie trying to be fancy and shit, it's the crescent rolls.
And Kenny would know about white bread. Yes, he still. Arch is petty.
So, another tip, and I'm glad you bought this.
No, you was talking shit when I want to hear it. Why are you using my stuff?
To deep fry, shortening, it's more fattening, but it's the way to go.
Nah, she using my shortening after she complained that I use a fucking milk. She got on here talking shit. Now she want to use shortening that I bought for my baking and doing my pound cake.
$1,100 on these damn. We got a whole damn food scale and shit.
Well, I mean, some people I respect suggested measuring the ingredients by mass as opposed to volume. I thought, these food people who are processing these ingredients were giving me a consistent product with a consistent density, which would make volume consistent.
She doing that engineer shit again, y'all.
Jay says scales are important. Wow. Shit, Kenny is going in. He said, don't worry, Arch, grown folks eat chicken nuggets too.
Wow. Y'all are doing the absolute most.
Arch said, if you use a food scale, you ain't got to worry about what 2/3 is.
First of all, I'm not using the scale for shit because I ain't measuring shit. That's why the voice over there is getting familiar with baking because I'm not doing that shit.
As long as you don't call them nugs. Y'all had that debate, but I've never heard anybody say nugs.
For what?
Chicken nuggets.
Nah, I've never heard that either.
April got a homegirl, and she had a baby girl standing up in her crib in the middle of the night.
At like 2:30 in the morning.
Singing nuggets, barbecue sauce.
She was hungry.
Shit, I want chicken nuggets that good that I wake up at 2:30 and sing about them too. I want that food experience.
I respect that. Let them know you hungry, baby. Okay.
Oh, Dan says white folks say nugs.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Oh Lord,
white people. Because y'all are my friends, okay? Why do y'all say Meemaw? Like, if I was a granny, I would like, it sounds like seesaw or some shit. Like, I don't think y'all should call them that because it's fucked up. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass serious. I don't like Big Mama either because that's fucked up. I don't say Big Mama. I call my granny Granny. Meemaw, though, is a fuck. I don't like that at all. I feel like y'all should stop.
Kristen said, just fucking rude. And she tell me I'm messy. Kristen said she thought it was a Southern thing.
Is it?
I don't know. Arch. I seen what Arch posted the other day. He said, tell your Meemaw to stuff her shit.
Yeah, like, I just feel like that's a fucked up name. Y'all can come up with something better. I don't like Big Mama either. I don't call my grandma.
Arch said he thought it was a joke.
Because my grandma would backhand me if I call her Big Mama, so.
I mean, I call both of my parents' mothers Granny.
Yeah. I call my mom's mom Grandma and my dad's mom Granny. I just feel like Meemaw is a fucked up name. Like, it sounds like seesaw or like a cow or something. Like,
it's fucking rude.
I feel like we should have these goddamn discussions.
On behalf of the Boyce residents, anybody that's in the chat and online, I apologize.
Stop calling your granny
to your Meemaw for April.
I bet you she agreed with me. Ask your granny. I bet you she agreed with me. Stop calling me that shit. And it's not even like I don't think that's easier for a kid. Maybe it is. Meemaw or Granny. It's on the same level for me. Stop fucking calling him that.
See, fucking rude. Kenny says his mother-in-law goes by Mama.
Ask her if she like it, Kenny. She text. I bet you if you text her, like, do you want to start calling y'all some or something?
Well, you know, my daddy making up names and shit for himself when my nephew was born.
Yeah. Like, grand dude.
He called us my brothers. I'm the only one that calls my dad. My brothers and my siblings call him dude.
In his defense, Tony's daddy is a whole pimp, so
he's a loser. They call him dude. So when my nephew was born, he started going by grand dude. So he is weirdo.
I just don't like Meemaw.
Is the mama in New Jersey? Kenny is from Arkansas.
Kenny, I promise you, I bet you if you call her, she gonna be, no, I don't like that shit, but I'll let y'all call me that.
He says she picked it as a family tradition. See, stop disrespecting Kenny's
I'm sorry if I'm
family.
being disrespectful. I swear to God, I'm not. I just have a question.
Doing the most.
I'm sorry if I offended someone. I wasn't trying
to. Kenny is from Arkansas, the Mid-South, bordering state to my beloved home state of Tennessee. To the west, we gathered. I think you were pretty clear about that.
I didn't mean to offend anyone. If I did, I'm sorry. I just genuinely wanted to know. Sorry, I really didn't mean to offend anyone.
Damn, Kenny said he don't like her no way. So.
Okay, so I'm using the baking racks that Tony got. For the chicken. Basically, when you fry anything, you want the oil to the excess oil to get off of whatever you fried. So I'm going to use the cooking racks to set them up. If you don't have a cooling rack, you can use paper towels. Just line any kind of dish with paper towels so it can absorb all the excess oil.
I mean, but is the paper towel absorbent enough to keep the fat from dripping onto the counter?
It's not on the counter. I put something underneath.
Oh, what is the rack for then?
Why would I let it drip on the counter?
I don't know why the rack is necessary at this point.
Y'all. Anyway.
Isaac says his father's mother was memory. How am I saying it? Put the pronunciation. Because it's French, I guess.
Oh, Mima is French?
Not Mima, memory, or Memir, I guess, if it's French.
That's
I don't know.
Pretty.
How am I supposed to pronounce it? Isaac. But I don't know. We have Medea. In my culture, my great-grandmother was Medea. She was alive and kicking it till maybe I was 10 or 11. She smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day. She passed away in the 90s. But yeah, my folks usually live a long time. Last weekend, my mother's father turned 88. So Papa is 88 now, and his hobbies are mowing the lawn and walking to the store by himself to get.
I think that's something that we all have in common. Do all y'all call y'all great granddaddies Papa?
That's my granddad, not a great granddad.
Our granddaddy, I call my great granddaddy Papa. I think that's something we all have in common.
Mamay. He says it's pronounced. Yeah, Jamie. Papa's 88. Granny's 83. She's a firecracker of the family. She
lit as fuck.
Stays talking shit. I mean, I guess it's a look who I chose.
That's why we get along.
I chose as a wife the women in my life. Y'all, I've told y'all the shit that my mom says when I try to bake. When I talk about cooking, pull no punches, and I prefer direct communication. And I get a lot of that from the ladies in my life. But yeah, Medea, she used to call at like 5:45, 6 o'clock every morning and ask what we were doing. Like we didn't have to go to school that day. But yeah, she lived to be in her mid-70s because of the cigarettes. But most of my mom's folks lived to be in their 90s.
Mine are 80s for both sides. So, the chicken is frying. Another common question I get, don't crowd your frying pan because you'll create all kind of moisture and whatever you're trying to fry, the crust will be soggy. So it's okay to cook in batches. It fucking sucks, but it's better to do that than crowd your pan. Oh, there's a delay.
What do you mean? There's a delay. Your cousin on here.
Who, Sade or Brandy?
This is Brandy.
Hi, Brandy boo.
Or maybe that's not your cousin, Brandy.
I know that's true.
Life with Brandy? Is that cousin Brandy or you?
No, that's my boo. That's my little sis.
Okay, that's friend Brandy.
She's still the boo. She's still the boo.
She said, "Hey." Oh, after our last one, Auntie Roro called us and said, y'all got a beautiful channel and y'all just keep putting your brand out there. Thanks for shouting out my bacon. And I love y'all. It's just beautiful. She talked to us for like half an hour.
And first off, she never does that. So she
don't call nobody now. She'll text you mostly. I sent her pictures of my coffee cake cookies for approval. She told me my presentation was good. So I'll take that.
That's hella big.
Even my grandmother told me my presentation.
No, tell them what your granny really said.
Oh, open a bakery?
Yeah.
No.
So cute.
Isaac says his parents had long discussions about what they wanted their granddaughter to call them. It seems strange.
I feel that. Because I'm not feeling the whole Meemaw shit.
What is the discussion? What did you say? I'm going by you pick.
I don't like Big Mama. I halfway don't like Medea. I prefer Granny or Grandma. I'm gonna tell my babies don't come to me with that shit. Yeah. My grandma did the same thing. Somebody in my family called my grandma Martha Big Mama, and she like almost broke her neck looking at them like, what the fuck? So,
I mean, but some people might be sensitive about, you know, their actual physical appearance, and that might strike a nerve with them.
Yeah, I don't like Meemaw, y'all.
And I'm talking about the Big Mama one.
Big Mama, yeah, it's insulting.
Not necessarily, I don't think.
For me, if someone called me Big Mama, it's a problem. But also when you're frying people, don't over flip your shit. Just put it in there, let it chill out, let it fry. You can tell once you get the color and consistency that you want, then flip it. You can only be flipping your chicken like 1 or 2 times.
Brandy says we sent her a plate to Kentucky or no, she craved this shit all over her during her pregnancy.
Wait, what? Chicken and waffles?
Yeah, and something else. What did she say? And mac and cheese.
Yeah, okay. Brandy always gets on me when I cook with me about not cooking macaronis because she doesn't eat it. So I don't know how to. I was gonna say I don't know how to cook it in a small portion. Like if I cooked it, I'll be eating that shit for like a whole week.
You can make it. Art says he will tell your grandkids to call you Meemaw.
And they're gonna get beat because I'm gonna be like Arch is setting you the fuck up to get
Jesus.
Your cousin Arch is setting your ass up.
And Jamie is in cahoots with him on this this project. Project Meemaw.
Why y'all want me to beat the babies?
Don't be beating children. See, just
see, look, it's already puffing.
Well, yeah.
I didn't use as much, so
it's
I wish I could show y'all. Like I just put.
And we don't know what you measured because you don't know the difference between a tablespoon and a teaspoon.
They don't turn out good. Anyway, so I put the mix in the waffle iron, and the top is going like this.
Baking powder does that.
So we'll see.
Oh, earlier Jamie asked if we had a hashtag for these.
We should get one.
Yeah, I don't know. Who?
You done with this, Beth? Are you gonna use it again?
No, I wouldn't use the same. Oh, Grandpa Dan wants to go on record as to saying he's out of this Project Meemaw.
Thank
he's
you,
not
Dan.
participating in
it.
Project Meemaw and Alt Beer by People's Voice Brewing. Speaking of alt beer, I got one in the I might drink that with this stuff. I got an alt beer from Dovetail in there.
Brandy, what do you call your granny? Do you call her granny or grandma or big mama?
Arch didn't tell us what he called his folk.
Arch mama looks 16. Your mama young. She looks hella young. I look older than your mama.
Yeah. Archibald says Nana and Grandpa.
Yeah, I hear Nana. Nana was my great grandma. But I fuck with Nana.
I called her great granny, but my mama and them said Medea. And the babies call my granny great granny. Or they call it Gigi.
Yeah.
If they're real Gigi. Small and can't say all those syllables, they call it Gigi.
It smells bomb.
Jay says he's Team Nana. I think he mentioned to me earlier that he's opening it. That he calls his granny. I know what the difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon of baking powder is.
You can know the damn difference. I know how to cook.
Archibald said he's been doing dishes, so he missed some of the chat. He said his big sister was trying to say grandma, but couldn't get all the words out. So I guess that's where Nana came from for them, Archibald.
That's understandable.
But yeah, they call my granny Gigi the new babies. The new babies, her great grandchildren. I don't know. They don't speak yet, so I don't know what they're gonna say.
What they call your granddaddy, Papa?
Everybody calls him Papa, or my grandmother fusses. She fusses all the time. My granddad's name is Harold, but she fusses. She goes, Hal. So my little cousin, my cousin's baby, she was over there with them. So she was calling him Hal, and my granny was like, no, that's Papa. And she goes, no, Hal. So yeah, granny is passing down some of the fussing to the new generation. But yeah, I remember that time we tricked Papa when I was little. Yeah, I got in trouble for that.
These are nice.
Grandpa Dan is cracking up, and so is Kenny.
Okay, y'all. So the waffles came out there. You can show them.
I can't mess up the presentation of this too much. Or maybe I can.
You can just move the thing down, babe. It's a mess.
Jamie says as soon as her first nephew was born, everyone started calling her father Pops.
That's cool. I can hear that too.
Al does call Dad Pop sometimes.
Your dad?
Mm-hmm. We call him Pawpaw. My dad's father passed away in 2009, and he was Pawpaw too. He also did a lot of smoking, so he had 2 strokes and a heart attack, and he didn't do well after that. But yeah, he's my only deceased grandparent. I'm blessed to have the rest of them still living.
Very blessed.
My dad's mom is a diva. She likes her furs and to dress and stuff. She says she'll call me from time to time in the middle of the day and be like, "You at work, ain't you?" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am, but what's going on?" She'll tell me everybody's business over the phone for maybe 15 minutes, and then she hangs up. It's a beautiful relationship. My other granny, my mom's grandmother, is not going to call me. I have to call her. But she will tell you everyone's business also. And Pawpaw will stay on the phone with you. He's hard of hearing and legally blind.
That's a granny's job, is to tell everybody's business.
But Pawpaw will stay on the phone for maybe 45 seconds.
That's the family newsletter. Somebody granny.
And then at the end, he'll be like, "All right, here's Gwen," which is Granny. So. Kenny says he drops a whole chicken casserole last night. I'm sorry, Kenny. That's so sad. That's such a sad story.
Chicken casserole.
That sounds like a long discussion for the chat. Kenny says, "You dropped the damn waffle." It stayed on the plate. I didn't get on the counter, so I did fine.
Sorry, I don't do well with fries.
And you wanted to do cast iron. Women are somebody.
That was the first batch.
Yeah, you need some new grease.
I need to switch it out. It's so hot right now.
Chicken is one of my favorite foods. We don't eat chicken that often in here.
I don't fry a lot.
I like the air fried chicken also.
I air fried chicken?
When we were doing Weight Watchers.
I don't even remember that. Was it good?
Weight Watchers. And you've air fried it, and you've also made
the pork chops are good in the air fryer.
Also, Goya chicken that you did.
Yeah. That's an original too. But we can't fuck with Goya anymore, so. There's that.
Jamie says she's saying hey to Samir, who will be watching this after work. Shout out to Samir.
Hey, Samir.
I guess he's going to watch it later. So this will be here for him. Kenny says he was so pissed at himself. They ended up
for dropping the casserole?
Yeah, they had scrambled eggs for dinner instead because of the casserole drop.
That probably fucked up your whole vibe.
Oh, that was Meemaw there for the
you nice, Kenny, because I'd have been like, I ain't cooking shit, so then where you fit in?
Chicken casserole.
I'm thinking something like chicken pot pie or something like that. When he says casserole.
What are the requirements for something being a casserole, though?
I don't know. Baking in the oven?
Oh, is it?
That's what I'm assuming. I could be completely wrong.
But pot pie is a pie.
Pot pie is baked in the oven, though.
Yeah, but it's a pie.
Not necessarily. I've had pot pies where it's just like deconstructed, where it just has some sort of, not crust, but bread.
That's some uppity deconstructed.
Oh, wow.
Some uppity fucking stupid ass downtown LA or fucking New York City.
Who's upset now?
Deconstructed. Fuck out of here. You didn't fucking construct the damn thing. It's not deconstructed. You didn't construct it in the first fucking place. Fuck you.
How you feel about it?
I'm saying it with my chest. You already talked about the me mom. This is my shit.
You tipsy?
I'm not.
You're not tipsy at all.
I'm not.
Just a little bit.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Talk your shit, babe.
Casserole doesn't have a bread top, Kenny says.
Does it? Okay. I don't know a lot about casserole. So.
Jamie wrote a bunch of big words in here. Large, deep.
A bunch of big words.
Large, deep. I'm not, the parenthesis part, I'm not going to read out loud. Large, deep pan for oven cooking, as well as the category of foods cooked in it. So not pie, the pan. Oops. She says it came from Wikipedia. Is some more batter still?
I know. Yeah. And this doesn't keep well, so I'm going to just make it. I can heat it up later.
Oh, heat up bread. Strong feelings about chicken pot pie, a porter from People's Voice Brewing.
I like chicken pot pie. I've never actually made one. Maybe I can make a chicken pot pie.
So Chicago deep dish pizza is a casserole.
In my opinion.
According to Daniel.
I can see that.
Jay says, please, not the pizza words again. I really want to do pizza crust as something that I bake. I want to try and see if I can do that. See if we can make a good pizza. I might attempt to enlist April for some pizza sauce. Pizza casserole. Maybe you can make some sauce. Maybe we'll have a whole pizza from scratch. We don't know anybody with cows, though. No cattle.
I do.
Oh, are we going to make our own cheese?
Hell no.
With milk and stuff? Start with the fermentation process?
You doing too much.
We're doing it from scratch.
You can do it from scratch. Making your own cheese. I'm sorry, y'all. Today's feels boring. Like we're not talking.
We're talking a lot.
We're talking about y'all.
Jay says you can make your own mozzarella. I'm going to text Jay and get more information about this homemade mozzarella.
You should go over there and make that shit at his house.
Make it at his house. Yeah. Wow. So disrespectful.
Let's do that. Let's do a field trip to Jay's house.
So disrespectful. Archibald said, it's not a pizza war if Chicago-style pizza is involved. That is not a pizza.
Shots fired.
Well. Kristen says making the cheese is easy. You can order a kit online to do it.
I'm going to send her to your house, Kristen.
Why is April so blocking my dream?
First off,
I'm trying to find things that I can do.
When she bakes, y'all, The entire kitchen and dining room looks crazy as fuck.
I clean up after
You do?
myself.
Let me finish. Me personally, when I cook, like you see me doing, I clean as I go so the kitchen don't look crazy. So I'm just saying when she cooks, I literally have to go because our living room, you can see it's open, it's an open concept. So you can sit in the living room and see everything in the kitchen. It stresses me. I get anxiety, so I have to literally go in the other fucking room while she cooks. Because Tony's the type of person that she concentrates a lot. So everything is just out on the fucking countertops and shit, and bowls and spoons, and it's a lot.
Apparently, my baking gives April anxiety, yet she is demanding baked goods.
I still love you.
No. Oh, Kenny says he makes mozzarella. I'm going to hit Kenny up.
You want Arkansas?
No, I'm going to send Kenny No, I'm sending Kenny a DM to get more information about this process.
Kenny, if you value our friendship, ignore her damn DM.
But Kenny is my friend.
Kenny was my friend first. What are you talking about?
Why is everyone your friend first?
I don't know why, but that's just how it always comes out.
That's not
Jamie was my friend first. Dan was my friend first. I think Arch was my friend first.
We talking about Kenny.
Kenny was my friend first.
No.
He may have followed you first, but he was my goddamn friend.
Jesus.
I'm very territorial.
I think April's fired. I think she's done for the day. She's telling me I'm drunk, but she's the one who's out of control in here.
But I'm always like this, though, so it's nothing new. This one looks perfect. It's almost done, y'all. I'm sorry. The chicken is taking a little longer. I want everything to be done at once.
See, Kenny, your friend Kenny says, let me make the goddamn cheese.
Kenny, I don't want this to be our first fight, okay? In our friendship.
Why
I don't want this to be our first fight. I need you to ignore her when she DMs you. I'm just saying. I don't want to fight.
Well, we'll see. Kenny ain't gonna do me like that. That's fucked up. He ain't gonna do that.
Look, remember that commercial where she's like, did you get my friend request?
Oh,
like, let me check.
The auntie. the auntie. April likes that commercial.
That shit is fake as fuck.
Yeah, we love our aunties. They're second mothers to us in our culture.
Pretty much. In our culture, like when you get in trouble with your mom, she'll cuss you out, or you'll get a whooping, and then like throughout the whole week, all of your fucking aunties will call you and tell you the exact same thing, but just in their way. So yeah,
I had one nice auntie, one sweet auntie. Well, not had. She's still with us.
She reminds me of my mommy.
No, Auntie Sharon is my.
Yeah, she reminds me of my
You said
mommy.
Auntie Phyllis.
Oh, sorry. She's the lit auntie.
Yeah. Auntie Phyllis is the lit auntie, but Auntie Sharon was my friend. I could get some compassion if I was in trouble.
I didn't have no aunties like that. I was in trouble with my mom. I got my ass beat by all. Yes, and that's why. Okay, when my mama beat my ass, the next day Auntie Raylene did it, and then Auntie Trisha.
No. Auntie Sharon was my church auntie. Is my church auntie, sweet lady, very kind. I talk to her. She and my mom hang out a lot. They spend time together. They're 1 year apart, 1 year and 1 month apart in age. So they pretty much grew up almost like twins. So
yeah. But everybody has that one auntie that's just like acts a fucking fool for no reason.
That's not Auntie Sharon. Auntie Sharon is pretty easygoing.
Auntie Raylene kind of acts a fool, but not.
Auntie Raylene reminds me of my mom. Yeah. I feel like they could kick. My mom loves Auntie Raylene.
When she comes out here,
she be coming out here, they kick it. She was like, "Where Auntie Raylene at?" I'm like, "Well, she doesn't live here."
Like her mom and my Auntie Raylene are very like, let's go out and kick it and have some drinks and go out. My mom is a homebody like Auntie Sharon.
Yeah, watches her Netflix.
And then I have Auntie Trisha, who is just That's the auntie you gotta warn folks about. Like, look, we about to go over there. She gonna be talking shit. She gonna be looking at you crazy. Sorry. That's the one you have to apologize for beforehand.
Auntie Trisha is my friend. She is a 49er fan like me. We got that in common. We talk about that. She enjoyed Weinstefaner original, but she didn't too much fuck with the Dunkelweiss. I took April's folks some beer a couple years ago, maybe 1 year ago.
Yeah.
And we tried a bunch of different beers, trying to move them away from the Stella that they were getting.
They love Stella.
They love it, but they leave it out and it gets skunked.
So when they found out that we were moving to Colorado, for y'all that don't know, Tony had a job at a brewery. My mama and aunties told everybody that we owned our own brewery and Tony was making beer. Okay? When we told them what brewery it was, they went out and they supported and started buying the beer, and they would tell people, Tony made this beer. My baby owns this brewery.
I was mostly just laboratory. But yeah, even when I told my auntie that I, became a certified, actually I didn't tell her. My mom, the day I took the exam, my mom told them that, I had accomplished this.
I'm getting fucked up.
And the next time I talked to her, she was like, oh, I heard you got you a beer license. You gonna sell you some beer? Congratulations. Like, any education, if it's not a degree, it's called a license.
That's true.
No matter what.
That's true, too. I'm getting fucked up by degrees.
And Jamie says, that's awesome. The aunties are proud.
Told everybody, they was like, Tony made beer. I was like, Tony does not make fucking beer.
I'll see you later, Archibald, cousin.
Bye,
we love
Archie.
you. Have a good day.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Chicken is almost done. And then with some plates. Actually, let me start plating.
You're going to start plating.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't cut the big one because I didn't know if they could hear me, but now it's like smoky as hell.
Anybody else on their second beverage? We've been on here for a bit over an hour, so.
Sorry, I'm plating, y'all. I'm plating.
Well, we're usually on here for a couple hours. Anybody else having a second beverage? What y'all drinking right now? Oh, what you got, Isaac? What you drinking? What's your second beer? Oh, and Jamie, tell me what you're drinking.
Also, what kind of hot sauce do y'all, if you do?
Oh, that's going to be a discussion.
What kind of hot sauce do y'all use when you eat fried foods? Like fried chicken, I'm thinking we should hit it with crystals. How you feel?
Okay, so Jamie says she has second shift art of neurosis. I ordered that beer for my mom, of course. And shout out to Libby and Second Shift. They sent out a few extras.
Every fucking beer she made.
But I mean, they sent Mom. I told them Mom liked IPAs, so she threw some extra ones in there. But I think Mom's gonna like that art of neurosis for sure. Jay says he's still on his first beer, which is Treehouse Very Green, and this is reward for cat sitting.
I hate that.
Since the discussion, Isaac says he's drinking the Second Shift Hibiscus Wit.
Shout out to Second Shift.
And then Kenny says he's on his second IPA, different beer from the same brewery. Kenny, I agree. Louisiana hot sauce is the standard. When I was growing up, on your catfish, on your chicken. My mom even used to put that shit on popcorn. Anybody else putting hot sauce? What hot sauce are y'all are y'all gonna use, or would you use for your fried chicken? What hot sauce does Roscoe's have on the table?
Roscoe's has Tabasco, Crystals, and Louisiana.
Daniel says hot sauce on popcorn is true.
Yeah, I like Tabasco or Red Rooster.
You sure they don't have Red Rooster at Roscoe's?
They probably do.
Roscoe's is the first place I had a chicken and a waffle together. When I was growing up, that's not something that goes together. Waffles is breakfast and chicken is non-breakfast. So chicken and waffles was something that I learned in 2008 when I showed my ass up here on the West Coast. I went to Roscoe's after a shitty exam during my first semester of graduate school. The shitty heat transfer exam.
But that's a staple. If you come to LA, you have to go to Roscoe's. Only go to the one on Pico. All the other ones, in my opinion, are nasty.
You don't like the Gower one? That's super downtown?
That shit fell off. Remember I told you I went there with Erica? They was like, fell off.
When did you go with Erica?
When I came back to clean up the house before we over.
Yeah, Pico and La Brea was the one that I used to go to a lot because it was the closest to USC. Where did I go to graduate school? University of Southern California. I am a Trojan. Love some USC football. That's where I have a master's degree in chemical engineering.
She said it today, y'all.
Yeah, I have a lot of, even though that school it's cringeworthy. Love.
It's not cringeworthy, the people.
I mean, that's what I was getting ready to say. The uppity atmosphere, that's cringeworthy to me. But, when I entered into that program, it was more about my earning potential. Because the undergrad I went to, a lot of people aren't familiar with that school if they're not from the region. So I needed to be able to earn, some money, move into the middle class. So I wanted to go to a school with some name recognition for their engineering program. So I ended up at the West Coast. It got me a degree, a wife. We bought our first home, moved to Colorado, but now we're back. LA is home.
All right.
Jamie, stop snitching in the comments.
What she said?
I'm writing these answers down. I'm not going to get the quiz questions wrong. Dan says, did you ever work at NASA? Messy. Dan, you're messy. Dan is messy.
No, but she did work at SpaceX.
Stop telling people.
And Lockheed Martin.
Really don't tell people that. Kristen says she missed all the hot sauce commentary. What hot sauce is your favorite, Kristen? Most people didn't participate in the hot sauce, so that's still open. Yeah, insufferable. You're right, Jay. Dan is being messy right now because I can't very well get on this live.
It's his turn because she was messy boots the other side. So
Jamie was messy?
No, Jamie's never messy.
That's
our only friend that's never fucking messy. Now I think about it.
But who is she?
I said he, Daniel.
Oh. Dan says he likes hot sauce. Thank you for that information, Daniel. Thank you.
Hot sauce too.
Other than wings, I'm new to hot sauce.
Really?
She has Cholula. This is Kristen speaking.
Kristen, girl, I'm a hot sauceologist. I'm gonna help you.
Oh, this one mine.
Hold up. Let me get a picture before you always fuck up my pictures. I will show y'all. Let me just take a picture first.
Take better pictures.
Excuse me.
Cholula is a good breakfast hot sauce.
Yeah,
Kristen, for your eggs, hash browns and shit.
Okay, so boom, we're gonna talk about hot sauce real quick. So for fried food, Christian, you want to get a thicker, like non-vinegar based hot sauce. I would suggest Crystals. There's Louisiana Dot. What's another good one?
Frank's is the hot wing.
Frank's is for hot wings.
Red Rooster is a good.
Red Rooster is more vinegar based though. Vinegar based is going to be a little bit more watery than this. Perfect, baby.
And that,
I like that one the best.
Well, those are your options.
Thank
I'm
you.
about to eat this.
Yeah. So, you want to get the syrup?
Would you like some?
Yes. Let me show y'all. Then we'll go back to the hot
I'll
sauce.
warm it up a little bit. I was supposed to do that. That's my thing.
Boom. Boom. Looks so nice. Before Tony can mess up the plate. So yeah, vinegar-based stuff is good for like eggs, pizza. My favorite one that Tony doesn't like, I put hot sauce on pizza. Red Rooster is my favorite, followed by Tabasco.
Tabasco just tastes hot.
She don't like Tabasco. I like Tabasco. But that's good for like breakfast food, popcorn, pizza, tater tots. Yes, they go on tater tots. Okay, girl.
Jamie says it looks amazing.
Thank you,
Dan
Jamie.
says it looks fantastic.
Thank you, booze. So yeah.
Isaac said he grew up with Tabasco, but we mainly have 3 at home.
Yeah.
Louisiana, Red Hot, and Sriracha.
Sriracha is good too, but people will argue that Sriracha is not hot sauce. I feel like it is.
Nah, I mean, well, it depends on, to me, and I'm being really real, it depends on, do you see hot sauce as specific to certain ethnicities?
Some. Like,
Because Sriracha is, you know, a
Asian
different ethnicity. You know, do other ethnicities, are they entitled
Because-
to call theirs hot sauce?
what's that other one? Tapatio? Tapatio I can only have with Hispanic
breakfast.
food. Like, I can't eat that on my chicken and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't taste right for me. But I think Sriracha is a hot sauce. We had a whole argument when Dan did his poll about it.
Oh, shit.
I don't even think it was a poll. I think he put up a
What's your
picture.
turn? That's mine.
We can't eat off the same plate.
No, yours over there.
Lord.
This is we're gonna pair with the Hefeweizen. I think it will be good with the pancakes. Might take a little edge off some of the seasoning and hot sauce.
The nutmeg and cinnamon. I can taste it.
Love me some
Way better.
dovetail. I don't know if April's gonna like this beer, but I'm drinking it. And we have our Weissbier Voss here for it.
But yeah, to go back to Christian, we always have at least 2 to 3 hot sauces on deck. In our house, we used to have like 6 because they just pair with certain meals.
I didn't get the
But-
letterhead that I wanted, but
Get you some Louisiana, Red Dot, Red Rooster, Crystals. Where's my phone?
Jay says people said sriracha's not hot sauce.
I promise you, people have said that. I don't know why.
Jamie, yet again, complimenting my pour. See, Jamie, we need you as a staple.
Jamie is the big. We had a whole discussion about our friend Jamie and Dan, and I was like, they would be like our only friends that would pick us up from the airport. Because I don't even like picking people up, but they're so fucking nice. I feel like if I text them like I'm here, they would be like, oh, we'll pick you up. I wouldn't do that. I would do it for them because they're so sweet. I wouldn't do it for nobody else. I barely wanted to pick her up.
Arch
until we
says
come back.
sriracha is not hot sauce.
See?
I mean, but does Arch keep ownership as of hot sauce as an ethnic thing to our culture?
I don't know. I feel like it is, but
Because sriracha, you know, you're inviting different cultures to have their take on this thing.
yeah, Black Panther. I feel like all cultures can have their.
I need a hot sauce. Taste some beer.
My waffles are on point, y'all. I don't know how I really measured it. I'm gonna put the recipe
you
up.
don't
but-
know if anybody tries to
Wrong.
follow this recipe. She didn't measure. You saw her pour milk in there without measuring it.
It needed to be thinner. This is why I don't like measuring. Because you don't need it. You see how I came out with some bomb results? I didn't measure shit.
Yeah, Isaac said he can get with that, but he still uses sriracha as hot sauce. So that's what it is in his head. I like sriracha mixed with like a teriyaki sauce. That slaps.
I like the first one better. This one's pretty good too. I'm not saying it's nasty.
You can't do that because this is my
saying
favorite brewery.
The first one was better. This one is good. This is hot. You want ketchup?
Mm-hmm. And my own plate, but you know. And Kenny says spicy ketchup IPA.
But yeah, some people don't think it's a. I think it is.
Kristen, talking shit. She said, "Tell us what you washed that glass with in the dishwasher." April,
bruh, Christian, she was gonna divorce my ass. Like, she came in and gave me the up and down look. Like, you give the up and down look to someone who you want to fight. That's the first, shit you do when you gonna beat a girl's ass. And I didn't understand why it was a problem that I washed dishes.
Hey, Virginia, thanks for popping in. She said she had to watch later.
Hey, sis. Thank you.
She's drooling over the brunch.
Thanks
for popping in. Thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. If any of y'all are on here and you haven't subscribed to the Culture Creations YouTube channel, make sure you do that. The Cook Along With Me's, which are later this month, and the style comparisons. The thing where April did everything.
Where April tells the truth.
Talk about Belle's.
That shit was nasty.
I thought she was gonna talk about their mama. She talked so much shit.
I should, because their mama should talk about put out products.
Later this month, this coming Saturday, we're going to compare pale Belgian styles. I have a feeling a couple of them will probably elicit an entertaining response from April. So you got that to look forward to.
She be setting me up.
And then Jamie says she has her predictions for
I'm just honest. I don't like to if y'all follow me or know me in real life, I don't mince my words. Some fucking nasty. I'm gonna tell you some fucking nasty. That Bill shit was fucking nasty. And that Black is Beautiful beer was nasty too. It was scorched as fuck. But we all know how I feel about
I'm gonna get with y'all later about your predictions. Maybe that'll be a poll. What do you predict?
All y'all feel like it's setting me the fuck up because I'm not gonna like you.
Yeah, let's get a pool going on predictions for what April will and will not like. We'll have to start another. I'll have to get with y'all separately when April's not looking. So we'll see.
If shit nasty, you gotta say it's nasty.
Let's see that shit. You have to say you don't like it.
It's nasty. I cannot care for something. That shit was nasty. I would not recommend that to any of my fucking friends. That shit was gross.
But what if they like licorice?
I don't think I have any friends that are of that. I was gonna say something mean, but I don't think any of my friends like it. You can taste the difference of this batch. It's better, right?
But you don't know what you did. So.
I don't. But I can eyeball shit, so I can do it again.
Jamie says she thinks she's gonna like more than what you think.
Hopefully. I don't like tasting nasty shit, y'all. Like, she knows my taste, so she does set me up for disappointment. Because you know what I like.
You can't. This is not about liking. That's the thing.
She sets me up.
I didn't too much care for those styles either, but it's not about liking.
You didn't like the porter? The porter was good. Okay. Is it well seasoned?
That is not anything I ever have full confidence in you seasoning things.
You got to season shit, okay? Season your shit. Don't be scared of motherfucking seasoning. And then, okay, so we had a discussion in another group chat that I'm a part of where people were like, I'd rather have under-seasoned food than over-seasoned food. That is so fucking fraudulent, okay? Because if something is over-seasoned, wet your damn throat, okay? Get a beer, get some water, get something. When shit is under-seasoned and I have to bring hot sauce, garlic sauce, fucking paprika in my goddamn purse, it's a problem, okay?
But the thing, the mindset was probably that you can fix under-seasoned.
You can't. Because when you cooking meat, The seasoning needs to be on the meat while you cook it to get the fucking full results, okay? Sprinkle that meme with the nigga sprinkling shit on top. That don't work all the damn time. And I don't feel like I should fucking have to season your damn meat if I'm paying for it, okay? Season your goddamn meat. PSA. Over seasoning is better than under seasoning, okay?
Kenny says as long as it's
Drink
not
some
over
fucking water.
salted.
Kenny, yes.
Kenny,
I didn't really cook with salt that
Kenny
damn
is
much.
a southern man.
Okay? Me and Kenny are here. My people are from Louisiana, which is who taught me how to cook. So, yeah. Over seasoning is way motherfucking better. Drink some water, ho. You'll be fine. Drink some water.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we should start. I think that should be a thing. You know, also shout out to Arch. He's not on here anymore, but we have a partnership with him. We're going to figure out a way to give away some of his bombshell masks.
Yes.
I got to figure out a contest to see who the winners of that will be. Maybe it'll be a pool trying to guess what April likes.
Our creative director of t-shirts, Jay, is on here, who has been giving us bomb ideas for some fucking t-shirts. So hopefully we will have those for you, hopefully, within the next 2 months. But yeah, there'll be a lot more stuff going on in the Patreon. And period. When she's quiet, I know that she likes it. She's fucking eating. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to figure out how Arch can come on here where he is at. Maybe we'll have to do it on IG where he will cook something and he pairs it with one of his
cocktails. Yeah.
One of his cocktails. So we're trying to figure that out because as you can tell, we've been on here for 1,100 hours and there's a timer on IG. So trying to figure that shit out. Maybe I'll cook something hella quick. I don't know. Maybe some eggs or some shit.
Or you prep ahead of time.
I did. I prepped the chicken.
No, I mean, like, on here. This is not.
Oh, the mixing.
These
and all
two
that.
tools don't work well together.
See, she's so concentrated on my food that I cooked her. But yeah, a lot more content coming up and shit. I'm trying to get up the podcast that she already has recorded, so hopefully that'll be up next week. And that's with our sis Ren. Beard, what's her handle? Beard Diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Beard Diversity, if you know her by that. So I'm hoping that'll be up next week. I gotta get my motherfucking life and figure out how to do that. So,
Archibald is back. He says
we was talking shit. That's why you came back. Somebody texted him and said we was talking shit. But yeah. So you want to close it out, or we've kept the folks on for like 2 hours?
It hasn't been 2 hours. It's been an hour and a half.
Isn't that our norm?
No, it's up to you. You done?
Tony wants to keep. She don't give a fuck if she eating. So Tony can care less right now.
Oh, Arsha was talking about, you know, how we're gonna do a giveaway for those masks that we talked about.
And I'm gonna edit this video and I'll put the link of where you can buy Arch's masks. They're bomb as fuck. They're cute as fuck. My mom and dad want one. I gotta text you after this because they told me they wanted one.
We'll just order it for them.
That's true. Sorry. We won't be texting you. We'll be ordering. But I'll put that link and I'll keep y'all posted on the t-shirts and I will have the podcast up for y'all next week-ish. Hopefully. Thursday or Friday. That'll be my deadline.
Thursday or Friday.
Thursday or Friday. I'm not fucking putting a date because I don't know what I'm doing.
And then Saturday, April will talk some shit about Belgian beers.
Yes. And then when's the cook-along? It's the following Saturday, right?
Cook-along is 9/26.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Cajun hash.
We're doing
That's
Cajun hash. It's going to be bomb. But yeah, lots more to come from us, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you try the waffle recipe, I'm sorry. I don't know how to measure shit, but I'm gonna give you what I wrote. And it'll be like a blueprint of what you should fucking do. And you can just add or take out as you want. Because I don't know how. So, yeah.
Yeah. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Culture Crafts, both words with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to our Patreon. You can do that for as little as $5 a month. It helps support stuff like this. It also helps support my baking, my new baking
Her
habit.
baking habit.
Also, subscribe
$500 in
to
1 week.
this YouTube channel as well as April's personal YouTube
Become
channel.
my YouTube bestie.
And we have Culture Creations as a YouTube channel. I'll make sure I get the links out again this week on Twitter.
And somebody always asks me too, who runs what page. You can tell by how we talk who runs what page, and the shit is spelled correctly. She runs it. I don't be caring sometimes. So there's that. So
we were kind of slipping on the pop quizzes this week on Twitter.
Yeah. And also I was slipping on the IG account. I'm sorry. We'll be better. Got a lot going on, but we promise to be better. So see, anyone want to say something?
Oh, they're saying a lot. Arch and Jamie says this is worth every penny of their subscription each month. So you got subscribers in the comments telling you that this is, worth the money. You also get written recipes when you subscribe at any level. Yes. We each write from time to time. Yes. You get early access.
I got some shit to get off my chest, so that'll be coming out soon too. I'm about to write some more. Tony is the writer. I do rants. I feel like my writing is just me cussing, the imaginary person the fuck out. I be pissed off and I just write it. Tony is the actual fucking writer of the family.
I mean, my writing started out as rants too. They did. I mean, until I started pitching things to actually get paid at different publications, but the rants can stay in the Patreon. But
I got something coming for y'all.
But yeah, you get early access to those. Some of the higher levels, the cook along with me. If you go to VIP all access, up to $15 a month, you get a Zoom link and ingredients ahead of time, to where you can cook along with April. At the cook along with me, which this month is 9/26.
And next month we're gonna start the happy hour.
And next month we were offering a one-on-one VIP cook along with me, where April just gets one-on-one with the person and helps them through cooking one of her dishes. There didn't seem to be a whole lot of interest in that based on the people who were signing up. So next month that is going to turn into, and these are the $25 people, a happy hour.
We're going to get twisted together.
So
I'm looking forward to
logging into the happy hour for $25 a month level. Once a month we'll drink with you. You can ask us anything you want to. Drink some. They can ask.
The response
April's fucking rude.
Based on your goddamn question.
I mean, obviously, ask me anything doesn't mean,
Some people are ignorant.
Someone the size of their penis or
somebody might, and I'll whip it out for you. But anyway.
Jamie says if you write, you're a writer.
Thank you, Jamie. I'm going to cuss a couple people out this month. So,
couple?
Yeah.
Only a couple this month?
Only a couple.
I like to. You do that daily.
I do it daily on Twitter. I have not cussed nobody out besides bitch ass Bobby.
April does not like the CEO of
he's a bitch, a whole bitch, a ugly bitch at that. Like, pick a struggle, okay? A ugly bitch at that. But I've been good on Twitter. I don't even know why my account was suspended that one time. Probably because I cussed out a hillbilly in the founders' comments. I like to do that. I like to go to the BA.
Jay says you should offer a monthly cuss out.
That's Jay, our creative director. They be pulling the heat with the did I tell you about the BA shirt?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, Jay be coming with the heat. That's the creative director of Culture Creations. I had to see what she was doing. But yeah. So a lot of more content coming for you guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Did you want more?
One more what?
You want more chicken or something?
I'm gonna finish this, but yeah, that's it.
Feed my baby. And we will get with y'all later. Thank you so much for coming. Love y'all. I don't know how to turn this off, and I gotta wait for her to finish her wing for us to turn it off.
You can click in stream at any time.
Bye, babies. I think they're saying this bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Love y'all.
Bye.